Good evening, and welcome to a brand spanking new episode or video from the Coding Fanatic YouTube channel. This is your host, Richard Clark. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you're liking this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can see when I upload new videos like this every week. Getting into this video. So I was thinking, a lot of developers who are new to Git, you learn how to work on projects that you clone from GitHub. But that's only after someone has put it on GitHub or you've already uploaded the files to GitHub and you say, all right, I'm going to clone this to my computer and work on it on my own. But what if you want to create your own project and then push that to GitHub? And I'm not talking about making a new repo and then dragging the files into GitHub, because a lot of times that can cause issues. And in my experience, I'm not even able to do it because GitHub will tell me it's too many files being dragged into the thing at one time. So the best way around this, or the best way to deal with this, is to follow the tutorial that I have here on how to create a local repository or local directory and then push your code to GitHub. So what you will need for this tutorial is, and oh, by the way, quick disclaimer, this is assuming that you already have Git installed, you already know how to create a commit, and you have experience with creating repositories on GitHub. If not, it's okay. I do all of those things in this video, minus installing Git. So if you follow along, you should be fine. All right, so let's get started. What you will need is an open terminal window. For me, I use Visual Studio Code. It's just my favorite IDE thus far, and it has a built-in terminal, so I use that for all my terminal needs. And additionally, you'll need Android Studio. Wow, that was a serious brain fart. Oh my gosh. All right, here's Android Studio, and or whatever IDE that you're using. Now, I do Android development videos on this channel, so obviously I'm using Android Studio for mine. And a web browser of your choice that is already open to your GitHub dashboard or to your account on GitHub. Either is fine. So I'm already logged in. I'm on my account page. Everything's good. So step one, you're going to create your repo locally. So let's go into Android Studio and we're going to click Start a new Android project or Android Studio project. I'm going to say empty activity, and I will save this to let's name it first. So I'm going to name mine local repo. Okay. And I'm going to save it to workspace Java. Local repo. Great. Okay. And click finish. All right. So the reason why the whole purpose behind this is just to create a bare bones application with all your system files or all the files that you need for your project. All right, so now we've got everything here, and anything you see that asks you if you want to add your files to Git, like this one here, great timing. Just go ahead and click add, and once that's done, then all your files should be set up. Now, you can make changes to this if you want, but for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just showing you the basic bare bones steps on what to do. So the next thing to do is now that you've saved your project to a directory of your choosing, we're going to create a new GitHub repo for the project. All right, so let's go to okay, it's not here. We should probably just go to the dashboard and click new. Okay, and make sure that when you're naming this repo, it matches the same name as the project that you created. So we're gonna call this one local repo, and the right description. I won't add a description just yet. We're gonna initialize this repository with a README and click create repository. Okay, so our repo is complete. Okay, yeah, so we can leave the description blank for now. Now that our repo is created, we click on the clone or download button here and copy the URL for our project. And we're going to need that for step 3, where we interface with the terminal. So now that that's done, let's open up the terminal. And I have my window already open. Okay, we're going to change directories to our project directory, which means Java, utilities, local repo. Great. And actually, no, we're going to go to the parent directory. So you see here I changed to the actual local repo directory. Well, we're going to go one level up, so to the parent directory, which in this case would be the utilities folder. Okay, so once we're in this folder, we're going to hit git init and the name of our repo, which is local repo. Okay, so it initialized the Git repository. Now we change directories to our repo. And we're going to type in git remote add origin. And we're going to paste the URL that we copied from GitHub. Okay, if you did it right, it should end with .git. Hit enter. Great. All right, next we're going to say git pull origin master. And what this is going to do is download the files that are in the repo on GitHub already. You're going to download those and add it to what we have locally. Okay. And then we say git add all. And this is just to, in case if you made any changes to your files since pulling and making changes, this will make sure that all the files in your local repo are added to the commit. So when you push the code, it all goes to GitHub. So git commit. And I'm going to say, hey, we did it. Our first commit is successful. Smiley face. Okay, hit exit. And as you can see here, all the file changes are all the files that we have in this directory are being added to the stage, or to the staging. All the files are being staged. Now we hit git push and set upstream origin master. All right, and for me, I always type my username and password. Okay, and you can see here that all the files were written and pushed up to GitHub. And now for our last step, we're gonna go back to, here we are, and here's our page where we have the repo. Just hit refresh, and boom, everything's here. Hey, we did it. Our first commit is successful. So that's it. That's all you need to know for adding your local directory to a GitHub repo. Hopefully this helped. I've also got a link to I posted all the steps for this in a post on my blog, codingfanatic.com. So I'm going to link that in the description here. And I've also got the repo on GitHub, even though it's just a blank empty repo. But I'll probably add the steps in here too to the README. So if you need more clarification, the steps they'll be here by the time you're watching this video, and they'll also be on my website. You can find links to both in the description. So once again, thank you all so much for tuning in. This is Richard Clark signing out of the Coding Fanatic YouTube channel. If you, once again, like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you can see more videos like this every week. And yeah, I'll talk to you all on the next one. Peace.